This is the Commissioner meeting of July 8th, 2026 at 6 p.m. at the Sussex County Administrative Center, Commissioner Meeting Room, 1 Spring Street, Newton, New Jersey. Can I have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Carney? Here. Deputy Director DeGroot?
Here.
Commissioner Henderson?
Here.
Commissioner Silverthorne?
Here.
Director Space?
Here. Moment of silence and salute to the flag. There will be a moment of silence tonight for Hardiston Councilman Frank Cicerelli. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Number 4, public statement pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, PL 1975, adequate notice as defined by Section 3D of Chapter 231, PL 1975, has been made by regular mail and email, such notice being submitted on January 6th, 2026, from the Administrative Center of the County of Sussex, located at 1 Spring Street, Newton, New Jersey, to the following: the New Jersey Herald, Star Ledger, and Strauss News, and is also posted on the bulletin board maintained in the Administrative Center for public announcements and has been submitted to the Sussex County Clerk in compliance with said act. At this time, please mute all electronic devices. Number 5, approval of the agenda. There will be an addition to the agenda. Tonight, the addition of number 24, executive session. Number 4, matters relating to collective bargaining agreements, PBA prosecutor. And number 7, matters relating to litigation, negotiations, and the attorney-client privileges, SCUMA. Motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, Commissioner Henderson, and a second from Commissioner Silverthorne. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Oppose? Abstain. I'm actually going to abstain on that one. Number 6, proclamations, certificates, presentations. None. Number 7, public hearing. There is none. Number 8, public session from the floor. This public session is for those wishing to make a comment of 3 minutes or less regarding an agenda item. Please line up at the microphone and state your name, municipality, and agenda topic for the record. Can I get a motion to open the floor for public comment?
So moved.
Okay, Deputy Director DeGroot, in a second.
Second.
Commissioner Carney, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstain. Okay, the floor is open for agenda topics only. Anyone? Okay, can I get a motion to close the floor for public comment?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner Henderson, second. Commissioner Silverthorne, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstain. Okay. Number 9, Commissioner comments. Commissioner Silverthorne.
Of 4th of July and 250 celebrations, and it reminds me, it brought something up, and this is going to be just truly a commissioner comment, which is that that we, the governing body, every level of government, derives its authority from the people. It's the people that give us our authority, and I think a lot of times it gets twisted around where government is thought of as the one that grants the rights to the people. It's the other way around. The people grant the right to us. And it struck me as we were in Branchville and listening to the commander of the American Legion read his speech. It struck me that a lot of times that gets twisted around, and I just wanted to bring it up to remind myself more so than anyone else that it's the other way around. We the people grant the rights to all of us to sit up here, and a lot of times that gets forgotten. So I just wanted to bring that up. Also, we had a meeting with the Board of Elections. I think we're going to talk about that later, or not. But nevertheless, it was just a general meeting.
It was executive session.
Executive session, but and then from the library, they have the Reading Rocks program. It's going to run from August 1st to August 31st. It's for children ages 2 through 12, and it's at any of the Sussex County Library branches. Beginning August 1st, you can register on any branch and download a registration form and a login sheet. You read 5 books from the Brainstone book reading list, who's sponsoring it, and You return the complete list, and all participants who read 5 books from the list will receive a prize box, which will be delivered in September. For any more information on that and the summer events, you can look it up on the library website. And that's all I have.
Commissioner Henderson?
Okay, on June 25th, I wish it was January, it'd be cooler. On June 25th, I attended the Sussex County Open Space meeting via Zoom. It was a short meeting. The committee voted on trail grant application approvals that will be forwarded to this board for final approval. Those towns approved by the Open Space Committee are Byram, Frieden, Greene, Hopatcong, Lafayette, Newton, Sussex County, Vernon, Wantage, Frankford, Franklin, and Stillwater. On June 27th, I attended the Lafayette and Franklin 250th celebration. Unfortunately, Mother Nature was not working in their favor. On June 28th, Commissioner Director Space and I attended the 77th Annual High Point Memorial Service at High Point Monument, a truly moving ceremony. The patriotism for this country was evident at this event as people of all ages gathered to celebrate the men and women who served this country or are currently serving. Also on the 28th, I attended a chicken barbecue at Sanderson Fire Department. I mention often how important it is to support our local volunteer firemen for everything they do for their community, but our entire county. Not to mention who can turn down a good piece of grilled to perfection chicken dinner. On July 3rd, I attended the Hamburg 250th celebration. As I arrived, the storm was quickly approaching. Within hours, the county was devastated with trees and wires down along multiple roads and closures. Many residents are still without full power today. On July 4th, I attended the flag raising ceremony in my hometown of Lafayette. Thank you to Committeeman Josh Akins for organizing this event along with others. Also on the 4th, I, along with Commissioner Director Space in Silverthorne, we attended the American Legion Post 157 of Branchville at a ceremony at Branchville Park. On July 6th, I attended the County Planning Board meeting along with Commissioner Carney. It was a brief meeting with only a few items on the agenda. And lastly, I'd like to say that I've been on 3 calls with JCP&L regarding the recent storm. A lot of various topics, including the number of outages, restoration, and challenges faced by the electric company. I would personally like to thank all the electrical workers out there in dangerous situations removing trees and wires from homes and roadways. I completely understand we all want to hit a switch and the lights to come on, but the comments over various platforms are certainly unnecessary regarding the electric situation. Mother Nature certainly showed she had a mind of her own. This recent incident is not a political issue, as many have turned it into. Rather than pointing fingers, let's work together to find a solution, not for the Republicans, not for the Democrats or the Independents, but all of us together as residents of this county. And that's all I have.
Thanks. Commissioner Carney?
Following the severe storms that slammed the county on July 3rd and the 4th, Public Works response was initiated late Friday afternoon, and crews remained active throughout the week and into the week, clearing down trees and coordinating with the utility company. The storms resulted in closures of 16 county routes and numerous municipal streets. The storm left significant tree and power outage in their wake, and Public Works is coordinating information and response efforts with Sussex County OEM. Down utility lines represent a significant hazard. Lines can remain energized or be re-energized, as to your point, Commissioner. Road closures under these situations are implemented for public health, safety, and welfare. The safety of our friends, neighbors, and public servants requires everyone to respect and obey road closures. Please refrain from removing or moving road closure barricades. Be assured Public Works continually monitor the status of road closures and will quickly reopen a closed road once the public safety threat has been eliminated. Trails grant, I know I keep hitting this, but so we have some good news. Following a thorough review by the Open Space Advisory Committee, the Open Space Committee will be forwarding a recommendation to the Commissioner Board for possible award of 12 grant applications. The Commissioner Board is expected to review and consider awards during Commissioner meeting scheduled for the July 22nd. Board meeting, the 12 grants include projects valued at approximately $284,896. Projects included in the grant applications include new trail construction, improvements to existing trails, ADA accessibility enhancements at trails, and related recreation infrastructure that align with the county's open space and recreational plan. Once awarded, grant agreements will be provided to the recipients. The Division of Planning is prepared to distribute the agreements immediately following the final commissioner authorization. Work on awarded grant projects is expected to commence after the agreements are executed. Paving projects, construction continues for the 25 resurfacing program. The contractor is currently paving Route 616 between the County Route 517 intersection and Sparta and Newton. Paving work on the County Route 616 will be completed under nighttime operations, and paving work is expected to be completed within a week. County Route 616 is the final road in this program. Construction project. This will affect some Wantage people. Construction contract for the replacement of Bridge X03 was awarded to Colonelli Brothers Incorporated of Hackensack at the 26th Board of County Commissioners meeting in the amount of $973,450. Construction of the project is expected to begin on or about August 10th. The bridge is located on County Route 565 in Wantage Township between Ross's Corner and McCoy's Corner, north of Beamer Church Road. And during the construction, County Route 565 will be closed to through traffic between Beamer Church Road and McCoy's Corner, with a sign detour implemented via Beamer Church, Haggerty Road, and County Route 628. The project is expected to take approximately 3 weeks to complete, with County Route 565 estimated to reopen on or before August 30th. Staff within the Division of Public Works, the Office of Bridge and Traffic Safety, and Office of Facilities Management continue working on the Sussex County Division of Health Storage Building and the Sussex County Sheriff's Storage Building and Modular Office Project. Both projects are located in Frankfort Township. They're doing really well. I saw some pictures today, and they're moving very fast, I think. To closure. One is the bridge is located 3 weeks to complete, estimated to reopen on or before August 30th. That's what he estimated to begin on August 10th is to begin, 3 weeks, so August 30th. Yeah, and that's obviously weather dependent, keep in mind, and other things that might occur with engineering or whatever it may be. We're done? All right, that's it. That's all I got. Nice and easy.
Commissioner DeGroot.
Yes, good evening, everyone. First and foremost, I want to thank Sussex Rural, JCP&L, and all the line workers, first responders, and support personnel who worked tirelessly over the 4th of July weekend to restore power to the residents of Sussex County. While many were spending time with their families, these dedicated men and women were making sacrifices to ensure our communities were safe and had their electricity restored. And echoing the comments from before, I know they're still working hard to get everyone back online. I also want to specifically recognize Administrator Marks for her leadership throughout the response. Myself and Administrator Marks participated in multiple meetings with JCP&L and the Governor's Office, where she not only expressed our concerns, but also clearly communicated the needs of Sussex County and advocated for our residents. So thank you. Second, regarding my absence from last meeting, I got married. So I'm truly grateful for all the kind wishes, prayers, and congratulations. From the many people from Sussex County. Marriage is one of God's greatest blessings, and I'm incredibly thankful to begin this new chapter with my wife, Andrea. As it says in Ephesians 5:25, husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. This is an example I strive for to follow every single day. Aside from that, from the Lake Musconecon Planning Board, I wanted to provide a brief update as there is a water chestnut infestation. For context, 2 years ago, the infestation on the lake had been reduced to approximately 5 acres. Last year, it grew just over 10 acres, and according to a recent report presented to the Planning Board, it is now expanded to approximately 32 acres. So anyone with connection to Lake Musconecon, please be aware of it and on the lookout. To combat this, harvesting has begun with the mechanical harvester dedicated exclusively to water chestnut removal, followed by additional herbicide treatments. Given the rapid spread and urgency of the situation, the Planning Board is seeking additional spray treatment so that the infestation gets under control before it worsens. Additionally, I had the opportunity to attend the League of Conservation Voters annual gala. I was happy to support their efforts and want to extend my appreciation to the organization for being a strong advocate in securing Governor Sherrill's support for funding the school conservation here in Sussex County. That investment is important to our county and to preserving the education for future generations. That's all. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you. Okay, first, I attended Lafayette's 250th celebration. I wasn't there long because, of course, it was pouring rain, but the Gunther Girls played, and if you have never heard the Gunther Girls sing, they did sing for our 250th anniversary celebration for the county. They are amazing. I attended the 77th annual trek to High Point Monument with Commissioner Henderson. They had a nice memorial service, and it's American Legions from throughout the state. They travel from all the way from Cape May all the way up to High Point Mountain. And that was their 77th time. I want to thank the line workers for JCP&L and Sussex Rural. I'm very fortunate at my house that I was only without power for about 9 hours with Sussex Rural, but our business is JCP&L, so we suffered like everyone else. My eyes are bothering me in this room because I've been in a dark office. Even though we have a generator, my office is dark. So trying to adjust to the lights, but there's a lot of people still without power, and we're hoping that they get their power back soon. But I want to thank the fire departments, the DPW workers, the line workers, even the office workers, because they're getting the brunt of it. Attended the celebration in Branchville with Commissioner Silverthorne and Commissioner Henderson, and that was a very nice celebration, and it wasn't raining. So on 4th of July, and I had the time to do it because the zoo was closed because of no power. And that's all I have on that, but I do have a health department. I didn't lose it yet. Okay. Division of Health, Office of Public Health Nursing, a women's health screening clinic will be held on Thursday, July 23rd from 4:30 to 7:30 at the Office of Public Health Nursing, 201 Wheatsworth Road in Hamburg. This clinic offers a variety of health screenings and education. This service is available to Sussex County residents who have no insurance to cover routine screenings and participants in the New Jersey Cancer Education and Early Detection and JSEED program. To make an appointment, call the Office of Public Health Nursing at 973-579-0570, extension 1246. Division of Health, Communicable Diseases, June 2026. Vector-borne illnesses. In June 2026, Sussex County reported 121 cases of tick-borne illnesses, including Lyme's disease, anaplasmosis, alpha-gal syndrome, and babesiosis. This represents a decrease from the 134 cases reported during the same period in June 2025. While tick exposure can occur year-round, ticks are most active between April and September. Residents are encouraged to take preventative measures when spending time outdoors, including using EPA-registered insect repellents, wearing long, loose-fitting clothing, and treating clothing and gear with permethrin when appropriate. After spending time outdoors, individuals should perform thorough tick checks, shower as soon as possible, and place clothing in a hot dryer to help eliminate any ticks that may be present. Pet owners should also take precautions as pets can become ill from tick-borne illnesses and can bring ticks into the home. Residents are encouraged to speak with their veterinarian about effective tick prevention products and tick-borne diseases that may be present in our area. And that's all I have. And let's move on. Okay. Number 11, we have no consent agenda. Number 10, no consent agenda. Number 11, no approval of minutes. Number 12, there's no ordinance. Number 13, no appointments and/or resignations. Okay, so number 13. Can I get a motion to adopt resolutions A through N?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner Henderson, and a second.
Second.
Commissioner Silverthorne, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Silverthorne,
Yes.
Director Space,
Yes.
Commissioner Carney,
Yes.
Deputy Director DeGroot,
Yes.
Commissioner Henderson.
Yes.
Okay, Resolution O. Can I get a motion to adopt Resolution O?
Still moved.
Okay, Commissioner Carney, in a second.
Second.
Commissioner Silverthorne, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Silverthorne,
Yes.
Director Space,
Yes.
Commissioner Carney,
Yes.
Deputy Director DeGroot,
Abstain.
Commissioner Henderson.
Yes.
Okay. Number 15, awards of contract change orders bids. The Board of County Commissioners of the County of Sussex has reviewed the award of contract change orders bids consisting of various proposed resolutions, and determined that adoption of the said resolutions is in and will further public interest. Can I get a motion to adopt resolutions A through B?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Silverthorne, a second from Deputy Director DeGroot. Any discussion?
Yes. On B, it says July 9th, 202. Just needs whatever the ending year is. Mine says 2.
Oh, okay.
On the very end, the very last thing says 202. Is that it, 2028 or whatever it is?
Mine is correct. Okay.
And just one more thing, and maybe it will help for come up at the last meeting. There's no dollar amount on here.
I see it. Yeah, you're right. Yep.
There's no dollar amount. I know that question come up on a resolution we did the last meeting. Christina wasn't here.
This is, and I'm sorry, I don't have that exact number on me, but this one is just awarding the contract to Cap Elevator, and it's for the minor repairs that are needed throughout the county. There is a cap not to go over, and I just don't know that cap on
Okay.
on the offhand.
And
I
that
apologize.
resolution should read by 2027, right? July 9th,
2027,
2027.
yes.
Okay, so that's the correction. Thank you, Commissioner. Okay,
Just call.
roll call, please.
Commissioner Silverthorne?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes.
Commissioner Carney?
Yes.
Deputy Director DeGroot?
Yes.
Commissioner Henderson?
Yes.
Okay, number 16, financials. Can I get a motion to approve bills list A?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner Henderson, and a second?
Second.
Okay, Commissioner Carney. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Silverthorne?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes.
Commissioner Carney?
Yes.
Deputy Director DeGroot?
Yes.
Commissioner Henderson?
Yes.
Bills list B, July 8th, 2026. Can I get a motion to approve bills list B?
So moved.
Okay, Deputy Director DeGroot, and a second from Commissioner Silverthorne. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Silverthorne?
Yes.
Director Space?
Abstain?
Commissioner Carney?
Yes.
Deputy Director DeGroot?
Yes.
Commissioner Henderson?
Yes.
Okay, number 17, the personnel agenda of July 8th, 2026. Can I get a motion to approve the personnel agenda?
So moved.
Okay,
Second.
Commissioner Henderson, and second by Deputy Director DeGroot. Any discussion? Okay, roll call, please.
Commissioner Silverthorne?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes.
Commissioner Carney?
Yes.
Deputy Director DeGroot?
Yes.
Commissioner Henderson?
Yes.
Number 18, administrative report.
Okay, thank you very much, Director. First, I just wanted to advise that I participated in numerous phone conferences and virtual meetings with representatives and senior leaders from Jersey Central Power and Light regarding the weekend storms. I was assured originally from our representative that JCP&L had extra crews already brought in on standby due to the excessive heat and the possibility of storms that heat would have caused. The outages continued to increase over the course of a couple days. We were not receiving any realistic or definitive timelines at that point. I did maintain contact with the Office of Emergency Management as well. Obviously, the temperatures remained excessive, and we wanted to ensure that residents were being taken care of. They had activated their emergency operations. However, there were concerns throughout that JCP&L did not accurately provide information to us to be able to assess and provide the necessary services. We wanted to make sure that there were enough cooling centers that were open. I do want to thank the municipalities that were able to open their cooling centers. We had looked into potentially opening one on a county level, but again, based on information we received from JCP&L, it was not necessary. So the sheriff and I do have a phone conference tomorrow with JCP&L regarding some lack of communication, and I will report back after that conference. I do also want to state that our representative Amy Overman has been fantastic from JCP&L, as well as Claudia Raffay. They're only good as the information that they received. But every time I called them, they answered right away. If they did not answer, they called me back within minutes. And they provided assistance where we needed to in some certain situations that were critical. So I do want to at least thank them for their help during the storms. I also participated in several meetings with individual and had individual communications during the early mornings beginning July 4th, throughout the weekend and into the early part of this week with representatives from the governor's office. I stress that Sussex County was one of 2 counties in New Jersey who experienced a state of emergency back in February with excessive snowfall and power outages with no financial emergency assistance provided. Warren County was the other county that did not receive that assistance either. 19 other counties in New Jersey apparently qualified and did receive emergency financial assistance. The reasoning we were provided at the time was that Sussex County fell short of the required snowfall during a second storm that occurred, never taking into consideration the almost 2 feet of snow that we experienced just a week prior and outages that occurred at that time as well. So after this weekend storm, Sussex County again has been financially impacted. Our residents have been impacted and our local businesses have also been impacted. So I continue to advocate for emergency funding from the governor's office and remain in contact with them. I've asked in the meantime, all county staff to keep track of the costs associated with the storms to make sure that we have a full accounting so that as we're getting information back from the governor's office, we'll be able to submit that through our OEM and hopefully receive some funding back for some of our losses. Repairs to the Cochran House elevator began July 7th at 7:30 a.m. Individuals who do use that elevator over there may experience brief disruptions to the elevator, but that's only expected to be temporary. And the Dennis Library will be open until July 11th at 5 p.m. and then will close for renovations. The book drop will remain open until July 22nd. Starting on July 13th, the Dot Mobile Library will be located at 15 Trinity Street in Newton on Mondays from 2 to 5, Wednesdays from 4 to 7, and Fridays from 10 to 1. Residents who need transportation assistance from Newton, we're asking to please contact Skylands Bus Ride. We'll be able to set up ride assistance. The building is expected to be closed for approximately 10 months until the construction is completed. And that's my report.
Is it possible to put a book drop in front of our building here once that one is removed? So
I
that
can-
if somebody has, I should ask Ellen.
Yeah, we can
Maybe
ask
we
and
can
talk
get a
about
book-
that.
We can get a book drop like here or one of our other buildings in Newton so that they don't have to, if they're taking a book out from another library, go all the way back to the other library. Right, I think that would be a great idea. Thank you. Number 19, County Council report.
Director, my items are for executive session. I don't have anything else.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Number 20, anyone have any unfinished business? 21, any new business? 22, public session from the floor. This public session is for those wishing to make general comments of 3 minutes or less on non-agenda topics. Please line up at the microphone and state your name and municipality for the record. Can I get a motion to open the floor for public comment?
So moved. Second.
Commissioner Henderson, a second Deputy Director DeGroot. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained. Okay, the floor is open.
Dan Caliendo from Hampton Township. Before I make any comments, I'd just like to say thank you to all of you for making yourselves so available to the citizens of the county. I think it's so important that the media has failed us. Since Trump announced his presidential ambitions in 2015, media has treated him with kid gloves because he set the parameters early that he would not be confronted without the interviewer and their networks being attacked, and in some cases sued. That message set, backed off primary question whenever he made sweeping or qualitative statements without any backup. The question is, Mr. President, do you have evidence to support your statement? Or, Mr. President, what's your proof of that position? We saw the reverse when Kristen Welker of NBC Meet the Press in early June repeatedly pressed Trump for evidence of his claims that the 2020 elections primary elections were rigged. It has been rare that interviewers have pressed Trump on any claim. That has given rise to fact-checking organizations that provide the substantive proof. However, is how many citizens stay engaged beyond any interview to hear the fact-checkers' results. Trump was repeatedly asked for proof, temper tantrum, and ended the interview not without his usual response of attacking the interviewer and her network. We can accurately interpret he did so because he didn't have. Societies only function well and free when they are governed by proof in all aspects of life, including politics. Facts not only matter, but are essential. Press, the media, government representatives, and U.S. leaders, facts and truth. Do that not only with our voices, but with our dollars as well.
Lene Lafayette. So here's fact and truth. I want to thank each and every one of you for passing the resolution to restore funding to NJSOC. Your resolution was both emailed and in some cases presented in person to every single town council in this entire county and every single school board in this entire county. We received much positive feedback. Many town councils followed your suit and passed resolutions to restore funding to NJSOC. Among the towns that joined your efforts were Hardiston, Lafayette, Frankfurt, Hampton, Sandyston, Montague, Wantage, and there were a couple of others. I don't know if I have everyone on here. It was uplifting to see what can be accomplished when we all work together towards a common goal. This collective effort is what community actually looks like. When people unite with a shared purpose, they can solve complex problems and drive social change, and they can also build stronger communities. So I just wanted to thank all of you. The update for anyone here that doesn't know, the New Jersey School of Conservation recently secured $1.3 million in operational funding through the finalized state budget signed by the governor. This funding secured after extensive statewide advocacy, and this is the only reason it happened was because so many people got on board, and that's really the crux of it. It was just fantastic. Allows the NJSOC to keep its gates open, maintain its environmental education programs, and host students, researchers, and teachers in Stokes State Forest. So thank you, everyone. Appreciated.
Thank you.
Kathy Brennan, Hampton Township. Before I start, I just want to say that I read this afternoon that the federal government is denying New Jersey the disaster funds that would come from them. That was, I believe it was later this afternoon that I read that. I just wanted to put that out there. But I'd like to talk about something else besides that. I'd like to discuss something about an issue that occurred here about a month or so ago, and related to the national level. I don't remember honestly when it was, a month or two ago, whatever. There was a constituent here who had made inappropriate comments about a commissioner's physical appearance, basically. And the commissioner, said it was totally inappropriate. And pretty much most of the people in the audience said it was totally inappropriate, and rightfully so, because everyone felt it was inappropriate. My problem is thinking about what I hear from the president. It just doesn't seem that things are the same. It seems like there's a disconnect. I find that there are things that are said on the national level that are this type of speech, and even more hideous than perhaps what was said here. And this persists constantly. Women are called fat pigs, slobs, disgusting, low IQ, nasty, horse faces. It's even been said they have blood coming out of wherever. And that's just a few of the insults. There are so many of them. And yet no one seems to condemn that outrageous speech. While you say, I know that you work on county issues, we are seeing serious repercussions. And we are seeing these repercussions basically around the world. It's time for us all to speak up and stop disrespecting each other and condemn this type of speech from anyone. It makes us all look bad. The tone that it is reflected from the top allows this to happen in every town, city, and state because this is what everyone is seeing now, and it is totally inappropriate. And unfortunately, it starts at the top and works its way down. And I think it needs to be condemned, not just here on the county level, which it was, but on every level that there is, and nationally. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay. Can I get a motion to close the floor for public comment? Okay. Commissioner
Second.
Silverthorne, a second from Deputy Director DeGroot. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed, abstain. Okay, the floor is closed. Number 23, reminders. Please check the county's website at www.sussex.nj.us for meeting schedules. And we just have one meeting next month. It's the third Wednesday next month, I think.
For August, yes.
Yeah, for August, yeah, just one. Okay. Number 24, Linda, executive session.
Providing for an executive closed session not open to the public in accordance with the provisions of NJSA 10:4-12 et sec. Whereas the subject matters about to be discussed may be excluded from the public portion of the meeting by resolution of the Board of County Commissioners as an exception to the Open Public Meetings Act pursuant to NJSA 10:4-12B, and whereas it appears necessary for the Board of County Commissioners to discuss such matters in executive session. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of County Commissioners of the County of Sussex, in accordance with the provisions of NJSA 10:4-12B and NJSA 10:4-13, that the board at this time enter into an executive session from which the public shall be excluded, and be it further resolved that the general nature of the subjects to be discussed relate to the following items authorized by NJSA 10:4-12B as designated below. Number 4, matters relating to collective bargaining agreements, PBA prosecutor. Number 7, matters relating to litigation, negotiations, and the attorney-client privilege, SCUMA. Be it further resolved that the deliberations conducted in closed session may be disclosed to the public upon the determination of the Sussex County Board of County Commissioners or provided by law that the public interest will no longer be served by such confidentiality, and be it further resolved that upon completion of the business for which the board has entered into the executive session, the board shall reconvene and resume its meeting open to the public. And be it further resolved that the board expects do not take formal action after returning from executive session except to adjourn the regular meeting.
Okay, can I get a motion to adopt the executive session resolution and enter into executive session?
Still moved.
Okay, Commissioner Carney in a second.
Second.
Okay, Commissioner Henderson, any discussion? I'm just going to say that I'm abstaining, and the reason that I abstained is because I did not know that we were having the SCUMA in executive session before I walked in here, and I like to know things ahead of time before I come, so that's why I'm abstaining. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Well, I'm abstaining. Opposed? And I'm an abstention. Thank you. Okay, we're in executive session.
Before we go.